everyone, thanks for joining us in the virtual lounge. And the theme song that I made is going through here, and it's like you know that one? And it's I'm Devin, and I'm here with my best friend Max. I'm not here with him. I'm here with him in spirit and in love.
Well, he's here with me in the virtual lounge.
Oh, we're gonna be talking about some video game stuff.
More specifically, we're gonna be talking about the Nintendo Direct Mini that was on January 11th, 2018. A few days ago, January 11th, the Nintendo Direct Mini, which kind of came at an opportune time because there was actually a lot of buzz online, Twitter, thinking that Nintendo was secretly hinting at a Nintendo Direct. It happened, and it was cool because it was very concise, it was very to the point, and it showcased a lot of different games and things coming up. Some I'm excited for, and some that I could give a rat's ass about.
Mm-hmm. As with any Nintendo Direct.
That is, with usual Nintendo Directs, basically I go check Twitter when they're talking about 3DS shit. So it's because I don't play my 3DS and I don't care. But this one was nice because it was all Switch, which is cool for me, whose only video game system is a Switch.
Right.
First game that they showcased right out of the bat, which honestly is the one that I think I'm probably the most excited for out of all the games in here. The World Ends With You Final Remix.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too. I really like that game. I played it on the DS when it came out, and then I played it again when it came out on iPad, and I really like that game. So I'm excited to play it again with new stuff.
I mean, that was 2007. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember being young. Growing up, there's certain games that you kind of resonate with on an emotional level, a little bit Kingdom Hearts, or when you're young and you're a teenager and or Persona 3. I don't know. I like that game a lot. The main character, he wore his headphones, so he blocked out from the rest of the world. I relate to that.
It's a really good game with really good art and really good characters, and the gameplay is really fun. And as that fun little mini game with the pins or whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted all those pins, and I went to an anime convention, and they had the pins there, and I was like, "Oh, these are the pins from that game," and I bought a bunch of them. I thought it was so cool.
I hope they make it where you don't have to use the touchscreen at all, and you can just do it with the Joy-Cons, which that would be,
I guess we'll
really
see.
Nice. That's my only worry about it, because
maybe just for the pin minigame, because the pin minigame is all about using swiping and touching and stuff.
Okay, actually,
maybe just for the main gameplay.
I just had an idea, okay, if it was meant to be, hand on it on the controller and another hand on the screen, that wouldn't work because one hand wouldn't be able to effectively support the whole
you can't hold
Switch.
It.
So that wouldn't make sense. So blew my own theory out of the water.
Yeah, they're probably not going to utilize the touchscreen. Not many games do. I was kind of hoping for Okami HD to come out on Switch, because that would be really cool for the touchscreen. But it just
never played Okami, but
it was a really good game.
I know. I'm sure it was. I'm sure I'd love it.
The World Ends With You is great. Next game.
Okami is not in the Nintendo Direct. The next game is a game. Oh, and The World Ends With You is coming out, quote unquote, this year.
Yep.
But coming out, well, it's already out, but the waves. Pokken Tournament DX, don't care. I played the demo. I know a lot of people are into this game. I played the demo. I really did not like the fighting style. It felt too complicated for what it needed to be, and whatever.
I've played it at a friend's house, and it was fine. I'm just not really that into it. I'd like a new Pokemon Stadium. That'd be
really cool. Well, also you got to think we got a Switch Pokemon game on the way.
Yeah, that's coming.
That would be. I mean, there wouldn't be need for a quote unquote stadium game.
Yup, because the whole point of Pokemon Stadium was to battle on your big screen.
Yeah.
So we don't really need that anymore, I guess.
So
Pokemon Tournament, don't care.
Okay, next game coming out March 16th is Kirby Star Ally. And the thing is, like, whenever you see a Kirby game, like, you're gonna get a decent game. You're gonna get a decent Kirby game. Like, not a world of variation between a lot of the games. They're all fairly easy. So the fun with a Kirby game comes from, like, the powers and the copy abilities, and you know, I, I consider Kirby kind of an ambient video game. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Ambient video game.
Yeah, I know that's a little broad there, but it's like, you don't have
An
to put.
ambient video game is like flower.
I don't mean ambient in the literal sense. Just in, like,
Okay,
when you're playing a Kirby game, you don't have to, like, you don't have to focus the fuck in. You're not like,
gotcha.
you can kind of just put your brain on autopilot, but
It's
you're
like a
playing.
kiddie game, kind of. It's
I
like
guess so.
I don't
I
know. It's
mean,
just fun. It's a fun game. I haven't played Kirby in a really long time. This is one of those things about this Nintendo Direct and kind of every Nintendo Direct or game on Switch. Like, there's so many games that I wouldn't even consider buying, but because it's on Switch, I
yeah,
want it. And
yeah.
this is one of those where it's like, yeah, if it was for Wii U, like, I wouldn't really care, but because it's on the Switch, I want it.
hmm And
So,
the gimmick for this one seems to be, like, you can play multiple characters, and you can have, like, a friend, and you
yes.
can combine the abilities, and that looks fun.
And the Switch is so good for multiplayer, so
It would be really, really, really cool if they could do, like, two-player online,
yeah,
like that,
maybe.
or that would be really cool because I honestly just love to play with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like one of those games. Like, I'll probably get it. I'm not, like, 100% sure, but
Like when Yoshi came out for Wii U, I didn't get it, but when
mm,
Yoshi comes out for Switch, I'm probably gonna pick it up.
well,
And that's just like the nature of the system, you know?
that's gonna be a new one. It's
Yeah.
not like a
Yeah, I
port.
just mean like, a Yoshi game came out for Wii U and I wasn't
Yeah.
interested, but a Yoshi game is coming out for Switch and I'm interested.
Yeah, it's like
You know?
they're make their money, and you're gonna see that as a reoccurring theme through the rest of
Yeah.
this mini direct, and we'll discuss on that more. But yeah, Kirby Star Ally looks like another decent Kirby game.
The
Uh,
ultimate version of Hyrule Warriors is coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Hyrule Warriors, the definitive edition, which is, I like that title. It sounds very official. In spring 2018, I never played the original Hyrule Warriors, but I know that the gist of it is it's basically
Dynasty
Dynasty
Warriors.
Warriors with Zelda characters. And I remember when I was younger having a lot of fun with the Dynasty Warriors series. Like, they were engaging, and I haven't played them in a long time, but I will absolutely be picking this up because, I mean, you got it's again a port. It's kind of like what they did with Mario Kart 8. Oh, here's the game, but here's all the DLC too and some extra shit. And so that's what they're doing with this, and it just looks fun. I want to get it.
I don't really care about it. Maybe I'll try a demo if there's a demo, or I'll see what you think first.
Yeah.
Um, but I never played one of those games. But maybe, I don't know. It's just
Mm.
hacking through like hundreds of enemies.
Yeah,
That
but
sounds
there's
fun to you.
there's like a satisfaction just
Pick it
of,
up.
like, yeah. So
Next is
that's it.
Mario Tennis, and
Mario
I
Tennis
couldn't care
Aces.
less.
Yeah,
Some people are all gung ho on this. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't played a Mario Tennis game, so maybe I'm missing out. I don't know.
I remember Mario Tennis for the original N64 Mario Tennis. I remember
Mm.
it being fun. I remember it being serviceable, but then again, like, my taste and my quality filter for video games is much different now than it was when I was much younger. I don't really see the appeal to this. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna have fun. Um, there's a story mode.
Yeah, I don't
Cool.
care. It's tennis. Maybe I don't
Cool.
know.
I I even if people say it's really good, like, I know I would get it. I would play it a little bit and then just go, well, and just probably not play it again.
If they charge $60 for it,
Oh, they will, dude. It's
I'm
a
not.
Mario. It's a Mario sports game. They
Yo, if
totally
it was
can do
Mario
that.
Golf, I'd get it in a second because I love Mario Golf. But tennis,
Mm,
I don't know. I loved Mario Golf on the GameCube, but I don't know about tennis. The next game is called YSVLIII, comma La Cromissa of Dana on Nintendo Switch.
I believe is it
It's YS
yeast? Isn't it
eight.
pronounced? It's pronounced like yeast
I don't
or
know.
ease. Ease. I think it's ease. I don't know. You know
Just
what?
not
I
interested in this.
I'm not a big fan of RPGs, but what honestly, this trailer started and my eyes kind of glazed over, but it got my attention back when I saw that it was an action RPG. Now
Hmm.
I can get into an action RPG.
More hacking and slashing and less
Yeah,
like
more hacking and
menus.
yeah, I want to like that's kind of the I understand your traditional RPG. I understand the appeal of it. I've played a number of them.
Hmm.
I guess maybe just at this point where in my life with what video games I like, I just don't get a lot of fun out of that static gameplay. I want to
Yeah.
be in the action.
Hmm.
Um, but this will probably come down to if it comes out and just gets like really good reviews, then
Right.
I'll get it. But I mean, I wouldn't mind. A demo would be cool. I'd like to try it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
What about you?
And it's another anime RPG. I'm not that interested. I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
already reviews for it, and they're very good. GameSpot gave it an 8 out of 10. Polygon gave it a 9.5. Metacritic says 85%. So people like it.
Is
I
this
it's
is this I wasn't 100% sure from the trailer. Is this a port?
it's a port. I guess it's a
Oh,
new edition of this game that was
was it
on
from the Wii U?
PS4. It's a PS4
Oh,
game.
okay.
Uh,
I didn't even know that.
PlayStation Vita and PC. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's been out for a while, I guess.
I,
N-
I I'd also like to note, like, I hate when RPGs have subtitles that like only people who know the game would understand. Like, what the fuck does La Cremosa of Dana mean? Like, that means nothing to me. I mean,
Yeah.
you might as well have just kept it at 8, or like Edge of Darkness, or just something generic. I don't know. It's annoying.
Next is a new mode in Mario Odyssey.
Luigi's Balloon World,
Luigi
and
Balloon.
you
Luigi's Balloon Fight.
yeah,
Nope.
you get to pop Luigi's balloons, and
Wow, can't wait to pop Luigi's balloons.
it was interesting in the trailer. It says it's almost like objective based speed running, and I thought it was kind of interesting to hear like the official Nintendo Direct like mention speed running, like it's becoming that
Hmm.
culturally known.
Yeah.
That aside, it's a mini game where you find Luigi and then he gives you a balloon. You have 30 seconds to go run somewhere in that level and hide the balloon, and then like other people can go online and try to find your balloon, or you can go to try to find other people's balloons. I don't know. I feel like this would get very stale very quickly.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it's like how many how many places can there be like you can get in 30 seconds? I mean,
I don't know, man. I'm
I'm
not
sure
interested.
people will within like a month like be really pushing the boundaries of that 30-second rule.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love Mario Odyssey. When it comes out, I will get it, but I'm not excited for it.
SNK Heroines. SNK
Heroin,
Heroine.
heroin,
Tag
black
Team
tar.
Frenzy. It's anime girls and they fight.
Yeah, that seems to be
I
all the
don't
rage right
I
now.
don't care.
I don't care enough about the SNK lore to have any interest in this. I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
know.
man. I don't know. I don't care
If
about
it
this game.
if
We
it was
talk about
like
Mario Kingdom Rabbids. You'll go
yeah.
bananas over this one. That's what it says. That's what it says. You'll go bananas over this one.
I actually bought Mario plus
Plus
Rabbids
Rabbids
Kingdom
Kingdom Battle,
Battle.
which you'll go bananas over. Well,
and
this
I
one.
and I did go bananas over for that game for about a
No, you
week.
didn't, because it didn't have Donkey Kong yet. Now it has Donkey Kong.
Now it's perfect.
Now it's
I,
now it's bananas.
You're tickling me. Yeah, I played the original game for about like a week. Like that was fun, and then I hit like a boss battle that took me like 3 tries, and I still died. And I went, "Oh, never playing this game again."
Can I have it?
I mean, it's not. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. It's just I have no interest in going back to it. I mean, I have it, so
This
maybe I
game has
will.
always piqued my interest because I'm a big strategy fan. Like Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite games.
Then you'd really like it.
I
Then
really
you'd
like
really like it.
I really like XCOM, which is what this game is based off of. Like it's actually like built from XCOM. Like it looks just like it. Every time I see it, I'm like, that's just XCOM with
It's an
Mario.
XCOM clone.
But so I've always been interested in it, but I'm like, but it's like Mario and freaking Rayman Rabbit. They're like minions before minions
It
existed. Like
is
they were
true, but
trying to be minions, but they're not quite
honestly,
there.
like I know, like it's kind of like, oh, it's gonna be all cringy, but like honestly, it's really like cutely and well written. Like there was actually small bits of dialogue that gave me a legitimate like laugh.
Well,
Yeah, I think you'd
maybe you
like it
play
then.
this one and you go bananas over it.
Yeah, the update is there's Donkey Kong, and I guess that's like a new campaign, whatever. I don't know.
Payday 2 character premiering on Nintendo. So Payday 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch with, I guess, a new character.
The one with the mask, and it's like you can like you're like a hacker, and you have like a Daft Punk mask that has a LED light on it.
Yeah, and Payday is all about, I guess, like robbing banks and stuff. I
I've
don't know.
never played a
I've never
Payday
played it
game.
either. I've seen it. I mean, it looks fun.
It,
I've never
it's
played it though.
it's more important, like more interesting to me than the game itself. Is like the
That it's
Switch
happening at
is
all.
getting these is continue like it's happening like more and more.
Yeah, this
Like it,
ultra violent adult game. First
yeah,
it was Doom, and now
like first
Payday.
it was like, yo, it's getting Skyrim. Whoa, it's getting Doom. Like, wait, what?
But Doom is
It's
like mature and has blood, and I mean Skyrim is bloody, but not like Doom. And then Payday, it's like wow.
isn't it weird to like have this thought that it's like, oh man, it's almost like the Switch is a real
Yeah, and I mean like we
console.
had that like Super Nintendo had like Mortal Kombat and stuff, which back then was really, super on the edge of like, it was a
hmm
mature game back then. And, there's controversy over games like that. And then there was the N64 had like GoldenEye, which is like one of the first, like, really well known first person shooters. And then GameCube came and that kind of started to fade off. And then the Wii came out and that's just all like kiddie stuff for the
Kitty
most
and
part.
shovelware shit.
I mean, there's some good gems in there, but some adult games like No More Heroes or something. But still, nothing like this. Like, this isn't the kind of thing you expect on a Nintendo console. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I'd rather play Payday on PC if I was gonna play it, but it's pretty cool that it's happening. You know,
Yeah, I agree. It's neat. It's neat that it's happening. Probably not gonna get
it's
it.
like over on the left we have like PC, PS4 and Xbox. And then over here on the right, we have Switch. And I feel like Switch is like slowly inching towards the other consoles. Like, I'm coming, guys.
That's a
We'll be friends soon. And
that's a
they're
cute
like, no,
analogy.
Nintendo, we don't know. Next is Faye. I don't know anything
Look
about it, but it looks interesting.
looks pretty.
Maybe.
It Wow, it must be really entertaining for everybody listening. Just the listening to us go, yeah, that's don't care about that game. Oh, don't care about
I'm
that
not
game.
sure. I mean, maybe like there's some video footage of in a trailer, and it looks pretty. I don't really know anything about it, so
Looks pretty. Doesn't look
we'll have
appealing to
to see
me.
the reviews for this one too. And then there's one called Celeste, which is like
Yeah,
a 8-bit kind of
indie 16-bit looking
yeah,
platforming game number 3492. Like
yeah.
whatever. I could I saw that game and again, like no offense to the people that make the game, I'm sure they put a lot of hard work into it, or really happy to see it on the Switch. Like, but I saw that like as soon as that footage of Celeste started, my first thought was like, I could just play shit like this on Newgrounds if I wanted to.
Oh,
Like, I mean, I that 16-bit looking shit just like isn't. That's not a draw. That's not impressive. If anything,
yeah.
it's. I mean, I'm not knocking all like Sonic Mania is beautiful because it's it's very detailed and just well made. But like you see some of the stuff like this, and it's at a point where it's like it's not really artsy as much as it just kind of feels a little lazy.
Hmm. Well, I
I
mean,
know, I
indie
know
developers
that's
don't have a lot to work with, and 16-bit games are a lot easier to make than a 3D
I
game.
know, I
You
know.
know,
It's me being like super overly critical, but that's
but I get
just
it. It's another 16-bit platformer, with a retro aesthetic, and I understand what you're saying. So, we'll see. I'm not too crazy. I'm not huge on like retro platformers. So I guess we'll see how that does. And then
hmm.
this cool game is back and funkier than ever. Go ape with the DK Crew on Nintendo Switch.
So
How was that? You'll go bananas for this one.
first we were going bananas, and now we're going ape. So
I'm pretty excited for this. I didn't play Donkey Kong on Wii U. I didn't play Tropical Freeze, but I'm probably gonna pick it up now that it's on Switch.
I've heard nothing but good things about that game. This one kind of goes more into the category of maybe like yeah,
Yeah,
probably if let's see what else I'm playing around the time that it comes out,
I
May
think it'll be
4th.
fun. Two-player game. It'll be fun to play
Yeah,
with friends and family. I don't know if I'll play it by myself so much, but looks like a fun game. Like to play
I,
with the spouse or with my brother or something like that. Or so.
I thought it was interesting that like the big like the new push, the selling point that differentiates it is pretty much like, hey, it's got like a super easy mode.
Hmm. Is
Like
that is it, there's a new character and he has a
he's not well,
snowboard?
Funky Kong's not new, dude. He's been around since
No,
the
I mean
original
there's a
game.
new character in the game. Like for the game, it's a new character, a new
Yeah,
playable
like
character.
Funky
I
Kong's been
know he's
around
in
since
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong
I just mean
Country.
he's a new playable character for the
Yeah, but
game.
he's been around since Donkey Kong Country. Like he you got
Yes,
into
but in this game, he is a new playable character.
I understand
He
that,
was not a
but
playable character before this.
I
So
understand that, but he was introduced in Donkey Kong Country.
praise the sun. Dark Souls TM Remastered is heading to
No.
Nintendo Switch.
We're not there yet.
Donkey Kong Tropical Slurpee is coming to Nintendo Switch
Yeah, but
sometime in the near future ish.
May 4th.
Praise the
But
sun. Dark Souls
okay,
TM
I guess we're done with
Remastered.
that.
You gonna play Dark Souls?
Yes. I've never played Dark Souls. I've heard always amazing things about it.
I don't.
100%. I will pick this game up and I will play it because Dark Souls looks like it was funny what I was saying earlier about like turn-based RPGs and how I don't feel engaged. Like Dark Souls seems very much like the kind of game that I would be incredibly engaged with like managing my armor and my weapons and reading the enemy, and it's just I know the big draw or the big gimmick for that's always been for Dark Souls is about like how hard it is, and to me that's like, yeah, I'll try that.
I I bought Bloodborne when it came out, and it's the first like Dark Soulsy game I played. It's like a spinoff by the same company, and I really wanted to like Bloodborne. It's really pretty, and it's like the music is great, and the like the atmosphere is good, and the gameplay is really like fluid and feels good. It's a really good game, but I could not get into it, man. I couldn't
Oh
get
yeah,
past like the second level. I just
it was that hard, or maybe
it's
you just need to get good.
oh, it's probably a bit of both, or it's just really, it's just you play the same level over and over and over and over until you get it right. And it's just, I don't know, man. It was something where I was just like, I don't have time for this.
I understand that. I understand that,
But
but
it's a
I,
good,
I
it was good. It was objectively a very good game. I was having trouble finding the time to devote to, and I guess I'm just not that good at it.
Well, I've never played it, so yeah. So yeah, I'll get that. I'm excited.
Praise the sun. Dark Souls is coming. Yeah, so that's the Nintendo Direct.
Mini.
The mini.
Nintendo Direct Mini.
Yeah, why is it mini? It wasn't that. I guess it was 15 minutes. Usually they're a bit longer, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I like the pace of it. It kept it moving along. Like,
yeah, I like Nintendo Direct. It's cool that
like
they
the last really long Nintendo Direct, like it gave like fucking like 7-8 minutes to Xenoblade, and I'm just like,
and Fire Emblem, and I'm just like over it. I'm like, you've talked about this game in the last 17 Nintendo Directs. Like, I get it.
I mean, like people must love them.
Yeah, that was good talk. Love Switch, love the Nintendos. They're coming back and they're doing great, and I'm happy for them. And I'm glad to see all these ports. I want to see Mario Maker on Switch. It
feels really, really good to like to hear the Switch is one of the best like the highest selling consoles ever in America,
and in Japan now.
Yeah, like that feels so fucking good to know that Nintendo is back on top, because that's a company like close to my heart. So
yeah, right.
It's good to know they're doing well and making good decisions.
Yeah, me too. I hope they don't screw it up.
they seem to be doing pretty good right now, whatever they're doing. So
yeah, and we got E3 to look forward to. That's going to be a blast.
Hoip.
See you next time, folks. Thanks for joining us on this little virtual lounge episode. Enjoy the rest of your week. I don't know, man. Just have a good day, whatever.
And yeah, what he said.
Hit that subscribe button, please. And I mean, you don't have to if you didn't like it, but if you do and you want to keep up with us, hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment down below. Or maybe not. You know, you don't have to.
You got it. I don't know why I try to talk. You got him. There's nothing. I just need to stop trying.
All right, folks. Thanks very much for joining us on the Virtual Lounge, and we'll catch you on the flippity flip.
Bye.